Hi there and welcome back to Persia after a big war. We have tons of overextension and we have just a lot is very off. As a first action, we'll reduce war exhaustion and we'll reduce it 2 times just to eliminate as much danger as we can. Then we look at the armies. Do we still have some mercenaries somewhere? Not anymore. That's good. We've got a lot of money now, but we'll need that money, so we'll need to control the overextension. Need to make cores everywhere. First thing. And then finally we can embrace colonialism. We should too. And our enlightened leadership, we are now a proud nation. Now we'll benefit from provincial trade modifier plus 10%. At least that. So that's something we learned from this. And now we also have the possibility to go 1 military technology forward. It balances out, right? We should really move forward there, at least with admin and military technology, at least once. The scythe, although it has been in existence for a long time, the scythe somehow still isn't the most popular tool for harvesting crops. By encouraging peasants to use a scythe instead of a sickle, we'll improve the efficiency of our harvests. So that has been improved, and probably also under the influence of our Shahzadeh, our disciplined Shahzadeh, and our advisor-friendly Shahanshah. We will go further and also invest in the military technology, increasing our combat width, which was probably the reason for our terrible problems in the war. The matchlock musket. The arquebus proved to be a very effective weapon for armored penetration. The result was that armor began to get heavier to resist its fire. Larger musket could deliver a heavier round, offering better armor penetration. And we could probably do this again. The Spanish square would still be a good investment. Our military tactics go up. We get the Muslim musketeer and a better supply limit. Spanish square developed naturally from the pike and shot formations. At its core was a traditional pike square. At each of the corners it had a group of arquebusiers. It kept the staying power of the traditional pike square and enhanced it with the firepower of the arquebus. Our tactics goes up. The question is, should we go for diplomatic technology? What would it bring us? We'll probably wait a bit for that. And see what we can do there. Yeah, and we must look at the estates demanding control of provinces. The ulema needs something. Guria could probably be something, but we would rather give them something that has already a high autonomy. And preferably some okay tax at least. That has 3 tax and 85 autonomy. It's a territorial core. Not a state. Well then. Laristan. Three. Yeah, that's not bad. Autonomy is 94%. We shall give it to the Ulema. And they will be happy in Laristan. We have a lot of claims still from the Persian thing. Age of Reformation is ending in 13 months. All splendor will be cleared. So we should probably go for something like that. Persian reinforcements. We should have taken that earlier. Well, powerful trade ships, probably not. Coastal barrage. We've unlocked this. We should unlock it, yeah. At the start of the next age. We will unlock this. Persian reinforcement. So what is next? What is waiting for us? We have superior unit types. The Muslim Musketeer. Very good. Muslim Musketeer Cavalry unlocked at military tech 14. Which we don't have. And the Pedrero is unlocked at 13, which we also don't have. Rather, the Pedrero is replaced, right? The call for peace. Yeah, well, it is peaceful now. Isn't it? Now let's look at the provinces and their unrest. We'll give them some autonomy. We just got to do that. Stabilize the country at least a bit. Let's look at these guys. Wow, they already have 75. Well, now they have 100. And we get absolutely nothing from them. But that will change, I'm sure. Got Mush. They will all get a little bit of autonomy to make them happier. Then we have Kurdistan here. And we still got Armenian culture. Yeah, we have got Mush now in that region. Should use an edict here, maybe. Either the religious unity or the centralization effort, maybe. Yeah, it would be good if we started that now. Expiring casus belli. We don't want to use them, actually. Now we could still build buildings, which means we want to build... Yeah, we want to further our army and a little bit our taxation. And we want to build ships. So we should probably have a shipyard here. Somewhere at the coast. Like in here in Dashistan or something. Let's see. How is Dashistan doing? Or here, Bandar Langay. Yeah, that's a terrible place, but we could build a shipyard there. A dock? Not really a dock. We would like a shipyard. On the other hand, maybe that's too early. We first want to build the ships. Let's have a look how our guy is doing here. We want to build more ships. Let's build some caravels. Let's build 5 caravels and 1 caravel. So we get to the maximum. And then the question is where to go next. Also with the armies. Let's see, we have supply limit 29 here. We can stay here with this army. Hamid Azizi, and you can also stay in Tabriz, of course. Yeah, we like this army here, but we needed to move beyond. We needed to move like to Kazarun. So we have control over this area. That is very unrestish. Then we would like to build some buildings at least. And for that, we'll seize some clerical holdings. Love to go for more of the mosques, but also we would like barracks. Mosul and Urmia look like really good choices, along with Basra. Yeah, the coastal provinces are always very good for this. But the question is, should we really build it there? Probably not. Yeah, we should really improve trade there rather. And also taxation. So we still have Laristan here and maybe Qom. And that should be all for now. We'll root out corruption. That will cost us tons. Army maintenance will be up there for now. Because the country is very unstable and we need to look at all the factions that are open there. Then we want to look at the military we have. We have become one of the great powers. The rest of the world shall tremble at the sound of our might, and the glory of Persia shall soar above the horizons far and wide. We're a great power. And we should fire Shakoli Fatimi, probably. Let's look. No, we should not. We can just have him here. But we should look to improve our land force limit at the first opportunities here. And we have some sailors coming. We have too few rivals too. Lithuania and the Mamluks are our enemies, and let's see. Could choose Aragon. Please no. Poland, oh god, and Vijayanagar, and we'll choose Vijayanagar. I think this is the most harmless, and we have oriented us towards Afghanistan and stuff, so that is definitely a thing. I mean, colonialism has been accepted by our Shahanshah, but probably only the Shahzada will go deeper into the technologies. Foreign theologians enliven scholarship. The theologians we invited to our country have come to greatly enrich local religious scholarship. They have left their mark upon our country and inspired a new generation of ulema. We could have need of them in Tabriz, or They'll find their places throughout. Yeah, they will find their places throughout our country. Because we don't want a theologian. We're pretty content with our natural scientist here, Safidal 1, which we personally know from a long time before. Corruption. Oh, we've got corruption now. One of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life. Never in history has this been more prominent than in these times of feudal regimes. Yeah, we'll ignore them. And invest tons in rooting out corruption. Our inflation is going forward too. Do we have here? We should probably send 2 Muslim musketeer over to this unit. And these guys are fine. Still have these claims against Haza. And do we have that coalition against us? No! Because the Timurids are totally eliminated from existence. Well, we've got the Gulf Coast here. We finally own the Gulf Coast. And I think we can speed it up now in peace times. Austria has a golden era. Oh my god. What shall we do now? What can we do to stop the independence? Oh, whoa, whoa, what? The clergy mobilizes the population. For many years our policies have motivated a large majority of our population to dutifully attend the expected religious ceremonies. The clergy has shown its thanks for our supportive policy by in turn making supportive comments about our government. Oh, look at that. May our people always find unity through faith. We have three stability. In that situation, that is worth its weight in gold. And we should really woo the Ottomans once more. A royal marriage with the Ottomans. And probably with Ardabil. We should do that too. Let's have a look. We have not many relations here. We could we? Could reacquire Mazandran. Or what else? That's the question. Yeah, we've got no other friends. We've got Afghanistan, but... yeah, we should probably take them on. Hey, Mazandran. Would you like to do it again? Do you feel that's good for us? They are hostile. Because of our ambitions. Alliance breaking. Hostile attitude. Yeah, no more royal marriages. Well, if they break it, that's their thing. Maybe we should send someone to Ardabil or to Shervan too. Shervan, we've done that. We've improved relations. Mazandran. Yeah, let's try it out. Maybe it will bear fruition. And Mazandran breaks their alliance again. And now we're in the age of absolutism. As governments wrest the absolute power in their countries from other parties, they are now able to devote themselves to the building of empires. This is the age of the state, of rulers and their armies. And we can get 3 trade companies, multiple universities as goals, potential for a large army. Wow! Absolutism, Emperor of China, multicultural nation. Yeah, maybe that is what we are. Win a religious war. Yeah, that could be. On the other hand, we don't have a religious league, right? We're just big Persia now. And join us next time when we start our age of absolutism. Look at that. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. Thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. May the black sheep be with you. Hi there and welcome back to Persia. This is our world of Europe, Asia and Africa. We've just won a great war against our long-time rival Qoyunlu. And we've eliminated the Timurids that had just had 3 provinces anymore. And now we're stabilizing our country. We've got a lot of overextension. All our neighbors hate us except the Ottomans, Shervan and Ardabil. And yeah. So that's what's going on here. We're coring a lot, building ships. We've had a lot of treasury, but now we've had corruption and we try to take that down. And we have the many jobs of a soldier. Prolonged peacetime and changes in the economy has led to many of our salaried soldiers no longer considering the pensions we pay them sufficient. An increasing number of them have turned to other daily work such as shopkeeping or craftsmanship, earning a better living in their city homes. While this can stimulate the local economy, does mean that these troopers are no longer maintaining or practicing with the equipment we have provided them. In order to stop this trend, you would have to increase their pay substantially. And that's the question. I mean, he's a martial educator. But he's aware, as he's not incompetent, that we just don't have the treasury for that at the moment. The army has lost a lot in the war. I mean, that's probably more for... They must not be allowed to dabble in the roles of other occupations. So we should probably take that. It is our duty to take that. So as a martial educator, we have no choice. Yeah, we're role-playing that, which means we're not taking the optimal decisions often. And this results in these situations. But would a martial educator do something else in that situation? Probably not. Not when he's lost the war because the army had so low tech and progressiveness and all the things here. We could take the Gallias for 807 diplomatic power. And we've gained some other things. Yeah, we've gained the Timurids cause, and now we should probably unlock the Gallias, because we're nearing the maximum amount of diplomatic power we can even store. So let's go for that. It would cost us tons of power, but what can we do? Galleys were light and small, and it was very difficult to mount cannons on them. The galleass was a larger vessel capable of carrying a broadside of cannons like a man-of-war. To compensate for this extra weight, galleass would be equipped with additional sails, and we can build a trade station now. And we can also convert provinces to share, which we'll do with a witchcraft act that will help us do that. We've got one diplomat to send still. Ah, the Ottomans have a war against Poland now. That is... wow. Look at that. Europe is done. Europe is just done. I mean, we've got Brunswick here. What? The Papal State... And Aragon is taking apart France? What's happening there? Great Britain is falling apart, maybe. Pretender rebels are active there. The Ottomans are the biggest power in the world, probably. Next to Russia and Ming. We are also a great power now, though. Could invest in admin power. Question is, would we do that? Probably not. Not at this moment. Poland is our rival. Well, that's good for our relations with the Ottomans. We have a military reform. Pirbudak II has begun a thorough revision of our country's military structure. While officers are still drawn from the nobility, the peasants and townspeople are conscripted into other ranks. Regular drilling has been introduced and a powerful fleet established together with hundreds of battleships, galleys and other crafts. What? Let's see. He would probably... he's a martial educator. He would probably only reform the army. On the other hand... he's well advised and has also a lot of diplomatic skill. Maybe he would probably go for both then. I mean, that would he not do. Only reform the navy. No, he'll be balanced. Reform the army and navy. Of course, he's also had his little fleet here that he enjoys, and he likes what he's seeing there. Corruption. Soon going down. Ardabil has insulted us again. What are they even doing? They're allied with Persia and Mazandran. Maybe they have a conspiracy with Mazandran and they want to attack us. I mean, their technologies are threatening to us. And now. Corruption is finally over. And army maintenance? Now we've got the poor of Marrakesh, though. Let's see. Yeah, the old amenities and walls that once supported the city's decay. And in Marrakesh, this has over time led to change. Less clean workshops, such as those of tanners, have moved beyond the city walls, as have the cemeteries. Most visible, however, is the increasing number of poor in the streets, as existing charities have not been able to keep up with the rapid growth of the city. It's been suggested that we set aside more state property as waqf, charitable donations for the upkeep of public soup kitchens and bathhouses. Yeah, and... we will naturally support such a cause. We're kind of well advised and we'll support that. Marrakesh. Here. Tabriz area again. Development cost down. Well, we've forgotten to deactivate that, and now it's good. Even. Let's look at the area. Koi would be the province to develop, probably. And what has Koi? It has wool. Local goods produced goes up with wool. Military power is not that good. No, we could improve base tax and look at that, that's crazy. The manpower is so high there. Okay, with 70 development. Let's see, it gives us 400 manpower. Yeah, let's maybe spend 2 times this and maybe a little bit over here. See, we're now at 20. Koi can go for more admin power. A little bit more military power. And Urmia could also be improved. It has wine. Brings us that. Local unrest goes down with wine. Very helpful indeed. And do we have some really good goods? Silk in Tabriz. Well then. Silk and wine. Silk is even better, right? Current price is 4. Monthly production income goes up by 0.11 and here by... Wow, yeah, Tabriz is the way to go, right? Even though it's much more that we must pay. Such a great development. Military, 445. We could go for Koi there, that's no problem. Urmia has, wow, 620, really? And diplomatic power? Maybe once more. So we have developed Marrakesh now. And we can choose something else. We could choose the advancement efforts or something. To introduce the printing press. We're getting this back, and should we drill our armies now? No, we should save up for the dream of our Shahanshah to build more barracks too. So we'll go for saving up and we'll pay back the loan. Siraf has been converted, Dashistan has been converted, and Jaunpur has war against the Great Horde in Afghanistan. Yeah, then let's go, let's go. Go forward there. The Mamluks are disappearing. We have the wave of obscurantism. As a typical response to different kinds of problems, obscurantism was a frequent behavior in most nations, at least until the age of enlightenment arose. The most advanced Western nations of the European continent. We'll go ignorance is... no. Knowledge is power? No, we are not progressive. We go ignorance is bliss. We've chosen the ways of not progressiveness so often that it is clearly our way. Mazandran. They're at war with Afghanistan, yeah. You can beat on Afghanistan all the time. We love that. You can go for that. You are allowed to do that. We must buy more regiments, and we must also increase our manpower. That's what we're looking forward to. What do we have here? The spy network with the Mamluks, shall we? Afghanistan got problems, right? That's good. Yeah, we can influence now. That's something we should do, right? Influence. New cause that we can convert to our religion. Of course we do that. The other Mamluks, are they winning their war? Indeed, they are winning against Baluchistan and Haza. Oh no, they are losing their war. Haza is winning out. My god. It has come to that. Mazandran, will you love us again? We could royal marriage. They are really threatened. We could use them though. We will try. The Mamluks want something. Yeah, okay. Lead all the wars. It is a political thing. We want to have them lead a lot of wars. To weaken them. Mazandrani. Will you be back there with us? Shervan have insulted us. What? Send someone there who improve the relations. This cannot be. Also to Ardabil. Growth of the business of carpets. Our efforts to maximize trading profits in the area of Sharizor has borne fruit in the province of Ardalan. Entrepreneurs have managed to greatly increase the output of carpets and have found new markets in our capital for the processed goods. We're prospering even. Ah, Mush is converted. Yeah, we're converting everywhere. The Alevis of Ezrurum. Ezrurum is here. While they are not our direct brothers of faith, a great number among the Turkic tribesmen in Anatolia are Shia Alevis. Like the Jafaris, the Alevis are Twelvers and believe in the coming of the 12 Imam. Their faith is also quite deeply entrenched in mysticism and Sufism. Under Sunni rule, they have been forced to live a life in many ways secluded from society. They have not been allowed to intermarry with the Sunnis, and they have been distrusted by the state. What? Why? We love Shiites, not Sunnis. Many among the people of Erzurum are Alevis. They have generally welcomed us as their new overlords. Their mystical traditions are in many ways different from ours, but if we embrace these people, we could likely spread the Shiite faith much more quickly in the area. Will we empower them even? I mean, we don't need to empower them. We welcome them. Administration will remain in the hands of local authorities and they will be converted soon. We can repay the loan soon. Yeah, let's just do that. It's okay. Now we'll wait a little. We must gain a lot more money again before we improve and extend our armies. Corruption again is one of the most common and frequent factors of political and economic life. Never in history has this been more prominent than in these times of feudal regimes. We'll ignore them. We cannot go for this. Stability is all. Wow, look at that. That is costing us so much. But we can afford it. We can afford a little bit of corruption. Still we must fight. They have iron working now, Würzburg. The Ottomans are at peace again. They've taken Halish and Bogdan. Pomerania is big. And Goldingen is in Russian hands. Odd things are going on. The Netherlands declared independence from Great Britain, renouncing their oath to Great Britain and declared independence. Ardabil and yeah, let's move him back from Ardabil. How's the corruption going? It's going away. Shirvani, ruler of our culture. What's going on with you guys? Not really improved relations. Let's correct this. And who else is there? Balochistan, of course. They have Ibadi religion there. What are the rivals of Afghanistan, by the way? Mewat, Chagatai, and Mazandran. We should woo them. And corruption is going back to normal levels again. The Far East quotas have expired. There's of course a next war against Haza planned. That cannot be done anymore because the Mamluks have now taken Hofuf. Our next opponent might be the Mamluks and the Rajab Ali Shahi and his family. Merchant family from Shiraz has come to greatly expand our long-range trade with the Mamluks by successfully establishing themselves in both Al-Iskandiria and the Mamlukian hinterlands. They've come to be very influential in both of our societies and very rich. This is a situation we could probably make use of. We could have a trader. Also Shiite, Rajab Ali Shahi. Or we could say what is good for them is good for us. Let's have a look. He is pretty old now, Hasan Ali Muhammad. Maybe it's time to hire the Persian Shia trader Rajab Ali Shahi, a new architect for our trade policies. We have religious divergences now that we are united again, in many ways seen as the foremost defenders of the shared faith. Our religious institutions are strong, and priests both here and abroad flock to our seminars. It is therefore somewhat embarrassing that the rural population in our country isn't quite as in tune with the theology as we are. Reports of deviations, such as a dog being proclaimed saint or old heathen festivals being integrated with the holy ceremonies of our faith, is undermining our state. What shall we do? Let them complain? Or attempt to make them abandon their ways? I think we're more maybe tending to wait that out. Religious deviance. Yeah, let them complain. It's not important in that situation. And what is important, though, is Rajab Ali Shahi, and we'll hire him. Advancement of the Amirs. Let's see. Diet held is out. Decline of the nobility has expired. The state is not the sole source of influence in our country. Over the last few decades, a charismatic champion of the Amirs has successfully managed to increase the power of the leading families of the Amirs over most of the institutions in our country. Contracts and privileges can be powerful things, especially combined with ambition. Ooh, that's kind of terrible for us. Let's see. We're in a situation that is still very rosy now. Very, very rosy. We have a good heir. Our current ruler is still doing great. And gives us a lot of points too. And what is left to do for us is stabilize the country. And especially financially, give it a boost, and then go over and embrace the coming institutions. It also may be time that we mothball the forts as the country is totally stable again, to increase our income. And then we'll soon be able to increase our army with the troops we have set free there. Thank you for watching, and happy gaming to you. May Persia's black wool warm you all the time.